But yeah, it's nice to be on England on international duty here, especially as I've got two of my products in the squad. Obviously, Elliot was man of the match last time out. I got a lovely message off Newcastle, and some of the guys there on the staff about a nice message saying, you know, how much it contributed to his development, giving him a chance, etc. So I've obviously back and forth with El saying, thank God I fucking told you not to fucking get CAF for Scotland. And also the other player in the side, Jarell Quansah, who was with us for 6 months when we were at Bristol Rovers. Jarell's on the bench tonight, so I watch with interest to me former pupils getting obviously international recognition.
He scored his first game for Quansah, didn't he?
Jarell, do you know he gets on the end of the ball quite a bit?
Does.
We used to call him SpongeBob SquareHead because he used to make a big fucking play for it. And then he just couldn't quite get the last contact right because it's obviously something you'd have to work on over the course of your career. And with Jarell, if he gets that right, he'll score 5, 6, 7. You know, Virgil's become a goal scoring threat. You know, he doesn't get you 20 from it, but he'll get you half a dozen. He'll get, you know, John Terry, I remember, Nemanja Vidic, I remember, I think it's Sami Hyypiä. I remember, you know, defenders back in the day. You know, if you can add 5 goals to a team, all of a sudden, you know, you become a massive part of. You know, getting a team to a championship. You know, you're looking at midfielders to get, you know, between 6 and maybe 10 goals. You're looking at your wingers to come in with hopefully double figures, one of them. You know, if a fullback can get a couple and one of your defenders can get 5 or 6, then
you're halfway up the league.
You're not a million miles away.
So
question, predictions, what do we think?
I've got a good question just coming here from Keith Fannin. He said, Joey, do you reckon you'd have more caps for England if you were about in your prime in this generation?
I don't know, it's all if buts and maybes. I don't know. I'd fancy myself certainly against some of the lads who play in kind of midfield in the last 10 years. You know, the era I played in there was some great midfielders there. You know, Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes. There was even behind that Michael Carrick, some of them lads. And you know, when I look at it, you know, there was some top centre mids, whereas now I don't think we have the same depth. So it's hard to compare generation to generation, but yeah, you'd have to back yourself. But you're only as good as the ones you get. The thing that got me on the Nuno one while I'm here was on Sky. I watched the fucking nonsense on there with the people phoning in, and incidentally, the best two voices that phoned in were two of the fans, and they're talking about Ange. What did he say?
What's right in Village Sun,
it was a marriage made in heaven. He was going on about the presenter for Ange to go in because of all that won the Europa League, and I'm going, nobody on the show for half an hour mentioned fucking bad as our son Nuno that he's done a boss job there and just been absolutely emptied because the owner not like nobody was talking about how well of a job, how much praise. It was like the king is dead, long live the king. Even they were going, the Forest fan who was on the thing, so you had the woman Forest fan, a man Forest fan, Robert Earnshaw, and some bear who presenter who's clearly not got a Scooby Bar footy, overexcited about everything and dressed inappropriately. And Earnshaw was kind of offering the footy of players straight back, Jeffrey boycott to everything. And then the two fans were miles off it. One was like, I think we're well better than Ange. We should be going for like Glasner, and he was naming Glasner, Areola and all that. No, just everyone who's doing well at the minute. We didn't mention Mourinho. And then the other girl came on with Ange, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going, not one of you just said, can I just say, feel sorry for Nuno. He's done a boss job, got us into Europe, got us in the Cup semi-final. We've got a fucking boss team. And thanks for the job you've done. Nobody said that. Everyone was just on to Ange and what Ange was going to do and what Ange was going to bring and whether Ange was good enough, and I just thought, fucking Isaac, they were all kicking off at Isaac last week. Now, as a player or a manager, they're going to breed no loyalty. If you keep treating people like shit like we do currently in football, and we keep just going, the minute you're not good enough, fuck you and fuck off. And we don't care that you've done well because you've lost the last 6 games, even though you've done unbelievable for 6 years.
Yeah.
Then we're just going to end up with a group of mercenaries, group of prostitutes that will offer, and nobody will ever be able to get any loyalty off them. You have to be careful.
No, you're right with that, and I've said on the Instagram, on the Twitter today about it. I think if I was looking at Nuno, because you're right, he's fucking being boss for them. There's some clubs out there like West Ham. If I was David Sullivan, I'd be listen, Potter, off your pop, son. Nuno.
But again, this is the thing, isn't it? He will get another job because of the job he done at Wolves and obviously the job he's done. I think even the job at Spurs, I think, has grown better because of the problems Spurs had and still are having. You know, Frank's not out the woods, yeah. The only thing I would say is Edu, right, has been at Arsenal and obviously been ousted there because they've gone that pedo, the Atletico fella, Bertie or something's come in now as the director of football. So Marinakis has obviously been grafting with, it looks like Gutafunde and George Mendes.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
You know, I know he runs Olympiacos, but for Nuno to go in there, that must be his stable. He's one of Mendes' man. Obviously, Edu's gone in there and he'll be Brazilian orientated because not many of George Mendes' players ended up at Arsenal when Edu was there. But Edu's failing up because Arsenal haven't won the fucking league and spent billions, and Edu's getting a fucking another job.
Lad,
and I'm going,
what the fuck is Anthony Gordon got on his head there?
That's what I just said before. I just said what I was talking about.
Look at a bed sheet on his head.
So that's this is the thing though, you're playing for England in Serbia. Do you think the Serbians are going, oh shit, oh my god, you're on the battlefield like that, ready for it, and you're going, fucking hell, I mean, he's got a headband on, he's got a headband on, he's got a headband on, we're going to war, and these have got headbands on.
The Serbians in their bathroom fucking picking their heads and everything, while he's got a fucking headband. He's got
Tell you what, it's a good turnout though, the England fans there.
Yeah, but they'll be getting fucking webbed everywhere later.
That'll be naughty tonight over there.
They're getting webbed everywhere later, because they'll just see it as a challenge to them.
The Serbian team, look at them.
But this is what I like about Serbia. The manager's Serbian.
Yeah.
The manager should be fucking from the country. I don't like the fact that...
I agree with that, to be honest.
That should be the one thing in the Premier League. You can have people from everywhere, but the thing about international footy should be every single person on your staff, even the people who fucking run analytics, because it forces you then to upskill the people in your country.
Oh, he's got a pink headband in. Oh, for fuck's sake.
He just offset Anthony Gordon's fucking headband there.
Who's that?
I don't know, but
this is the thing with modern players. Did anybody see the Argentinian player, what's his name? Fucking hell. Rodrigo de Paul.
Yeah, this sensitive.
Walking in with the fucking case pink outfit on head to toe and a labubu hanging off his fucking bag. Fuck off! Fucking what's going on with international football? So fucking buying labubus? What the fuck's going on?
Listen, evil them, you know.
Wearing fucking pink headbands.
Half ever have got them.
They are if you listen to South Park.
It's a psyop.
I can't believe that.
I think we're at a strange time in football when we demand loyalty from one group, and then the minute there's loyalty, well, he owns the club, it's all right. It's
exactly what I said. You said you gave me a bit of shit last week for that when I said I'm on Roy Keane's side. I said you want loyalty, get a dog. Yeah,
but Nuno's done a great job. And people should be saying he's fucking out of order there. He's done a boss job, that fella.
No one said boo.
But then the minute one of his players wants to go, like Gibbs White, he'll be getting Nuno to fucking go and get round him and do your job and get him to stay.
Nuno can get a very good job probably anywhere.
By the way, Ange's landed on a good team here because this is a good side, Forest side.
Yeah,
they are a good side. I think they've signed some good players, but also I know he signed some good players as well.
That Brazilian kid,
they'll take a bit of time to drop in, but I'm saying Ange just fell on his feet here because he's.
We're on that.
You know, let's be honest. He's
no super.
His record in the Premier League was embarrassing. His record in he got out of jail by winning the Europa League, didn't he?
It's a mad one because if you asked me last year who was the best team you've seen at Anfield, I'd say Forest were up there. And you asked me who was the worst, I'd say Spurs.
But then it points to the absurdity of what I'm saying. In a broken system, I was talking to you about it last week. In a broken system, people fail up. So at the minute, football is doing it's going against convention because usually you'd have to do really, really well to get on. But what I'm seeing is people who are disingenuous or not good enough are getting advanced further up. They fail up.